a lot. A proposed neighborhood Walmart store in Starkville will be back on the Board of Aldermen's agenda when they meet again.
Yeah, if they approve the project, there would be a $1.3 million tax increment to finance it. WCBI's Jory Talley joins us live in the studio with more on what residents think about the neighborhood grocery. Jory?
Andre and Joey, a few residents spoke at Tuesday night's board meeting expressing why they need and want a grocery store on their side of town. Highway 12 West is filled with traffic, shops, and grocery stores. But for people who live on the other side of town, grocery shopping can be a hassle.
I have to wait for somebody to get off of work to take me. I have to wait, and, about that time, it's time to go to sleep, so, yeah, it's a long way. But I welcome Wal-Mart. I welcome the market to come, but just let them pay their own way.
A 20-minute trip to the grocery store may not seem long, but resident June Carpenter says it is for most elderly.
It is far when you have grown up in a small town and you live in a small town, and oftentimes that's why elderly like to live in small towns, is because things are convenient to them and they don't have to get in traffic.
For 50 years, Carpenter has lived in Starkville and has spent most of her time living on the northeastern side, where there hasn't been a nearby grocery for decades.
Really, I don't like the idea of paying the TIF, but the problem is the city leaders have paid the TIF to have businesses on the west side of town. So now it's time for them to equal it out and pay the TIF to have stores on our side of town.
Alderwoman Lisa Wynn says the town needs Walmart more than Walmart needs Starkville. That's why the city needs to prepare to provide some tax incentives.
The soil is not of good quality, would have to be removed. We're talking about the construction of a street. Sewer would have to be developed in that area. Smaller retailers would not be able to afford that. And even if a developer were to come in and want to do it, I can assure you he will be asking us for TIF also.
The county supervisors are for bringing in the neighborhood market, but only 3 aldermen voted for it last time it was brought up.
This would assist our residents that live north of town. It would speak to the traffic that has definitely become congested recently, more so than ever on Highway 12. Certainly I do not represent any of the residents out in the county, but I'm fighting for them also, because many of them are no longer shopping in our city.
The project will be brought up again for discussion on November 15th. Andre and Joey?